Hello, everyone. This is Tina Karagulian of Black Rose Arts and Press. How are you today? I have a lot that I want to discuss today and experience with you today. There is a woman named Hiro Boga, and she posted something today that has been on my mind for a while now. And it is about, see if I can bring it up for you here. She writes, discernment precedes judgment. Mercy follows it. Justice is a function of right relationship with both discernment and mercy. So we need to have some form of discernment before we can judge, or pause enough before judgment. And as you know, the judgments can come really fast. So to be able to hold that in a more balanced way, I feel like sometimes you need to slow down the process, but emotions are fast and powerful. So to be able to do anything with that, we have to look at tools to help us to do that. And whatever tool works for you, there's so many that are out there. I have had difficulty with not only judgment of others, but also self-judgment in my lifetime. And I'm still learning that process. It's a powerful, humbling process to continually look at your own judgments of self and judgments of others. And I think in this day and age, it's just really, really important that we do so. So, two ways to look at that. I thought I would first go into what some of my judgments have been. I come from a background where I'm Armenian, and there was a lot of judgment towards people who committed genocide to my family line. And I went through a process of deep anger about that, and then of trying to find justice, but then what happened, it was fueled by so much emotion that sometimes I didn't see the subtle pieces of things. And I'm only speaking from my own journey. And that something still can be wrong. Something still can be wrong, but it's how you work with it, how you process it, how you see it. And sometimes you just need to speak truth to something, but can you also make room for that mercy? Can you make room for maybe another possibility that your body, once you process the emotion, you maybe have more room for that mercy. But if you don't have it in you, if you're not there, you can't force it either. So this is where Kundalini Yoga for me, there's something called Breath of Fire, which I think is a really great burning transformative tool that you can do on your own. And I'll demonstrate it first. So it is an equal in and out breath. And this is something that if you have high blood pressure, untreated high blood pressure, that is, you're in your menstrual cycle, pregnant, glaucoma, you have that, or you have had heart surgeries, or anything that would, too much of a pressure would be too much, you probably would want to do something called long, deep breathing, which is just as good in that you're inhaling your belly out like a balloon, exhale belly button in toward the spine. And as you're doing that, you're also, with long, deep breathing, inhaling the breath in your rib cage in all directions. So it looks like this. Let me just demonstrate some. So you're going to inhale belly out. Rib cage expands in all directions. Lift up the chest. Exhale. Rib cage comes in. Chest stays lifted. Belly button comes into the spine. So. Okay, so if that is what you can do today, do that, because any kind of change of breath will definitely help with fire. Now, for breath of fire, you can also put your hand on your belly, and you're going to do inhale belly out, exhale belly in, which is getting used to. It doesn't have to be really accentuated. I'm kind of demonstrating that, but it can be a very light. If you want, you can open your mouth initially. And once that's comfortable, close your mouth and breathe through your nose. You want an equal in and out breath with breath of fire. You can go fast like that, or you can go slow. You're pumping your belly. You're pumping the first 3 chakras, or also the digestive area of your body. So what that does is, if there's anything emotional that you have not processed yet in your life, it will burn it. It'll transmute it. You could put your hands in Gyan Mudra, which is index and thumb together, which indicates expansion and knowledge and ability to see expansively. So both together. Close your eyes, focus at the point between the eyebrows, about an inch in to your skull, and begin. Again, go slowly. And imagine all of the judgments that you may or may not even know that you have, and just allow it to be burned within this breath. Just do it for about a minute and see how that feels. If you need to take a break, do so and begin again. Closing your eyes and focusing at the brow, you're stimulating the pituitary gland, which activates that part of your brain. The master gland for your hormones and your intuition. So your focus goes from burning that to focusing on where your clarity really is. Inhale. Retain the breath. Focus at the brow point. Pause for a moment. Exhale and relax. I wanted to demonstrate that to you because this is a really wonderful tool, breath of fire, to transmute. You have it at your fingertips. You can do it for 1 to 3 minutes a day. Easy, easy. Or the long, deep breathing, like we also demonstrated. They both help with addictions. They help with your lungs. They help clear out emotional things that you're carrying. It's great when you first wake up in the morning to clear the way, to give you energy and ground yourself. Great when you're feeling sluggish in the middle of the day. For breath of fire, your breath needs to be equal in and out breath. If you don't, you might get a little dizzy. Just stop and resume again. So breath of fire. Sometimes we need help transmuting things we can't see. Okay. Unspoken judgments, unspoken feelings that we don't know what to do with. I think that, to me, is what's really going on today. Now, fire and water. So we also need the water of mercy. Okay, mercy for ourselves, mercy for others, even others that we know were wrong or had made some really wrong decisions that have hurt people tremendously. That doesn't mean you allow it to continue, or that you continue to perpetuate being around someone maybe who is unable to stop that. But if there is something in your heart that you can soften, okay, it's really important to find ways to soften that work for you. Most of all, softening to ourselves. Softening where you felt stuck is very important. So just imagine, and the reason I'm imagining this, what kind of water really soothes you? Is it a very gentle waterfall? Is it a dip in the lake or the river? Is it being at the beach, at the ocean, and hearing the movement of the waves going in and out? Is it is it when you just take a bath, in the bathtub. So whatever water really soothes you, let that really come over you. I like to imagine that I'm in this beautiful waterfall, a very light waterfall that's just kind of just gently um, caressing me. Maybe it's near a mountain stream. A beautiful, refreshing, soothing water source to bring mercy and gentleness into all the places that you just burned off. So just feel that for a moment. Let that in. Give yourself time to receive that mercy, that deep and beautiful, gentle mercy. Good. Just let that really, really saturate. Support, love, the parts of you that need to know that burning off of something doesn't mean that you are empty. You can fill it with this beautiful mercy and gentleness. That's it. Good. So allow that in. Good. Good. All right. Just keep feeling that soothing water. And now expand your vision of where that water can go. And I'd like you for a moment to just imagine places on the earth where there's a lot of fire. Fire from fires that are being set, or maybe places where people are emotionally full of fire. So I'm thinking of places in the Amazon, in Africa, that right now are going through wildfires. And imagine more water going there, soothing water to just really just bring gentleness to all those areas. That's it. Good. See the rain clearly falling upon all the fires in people's hearts and the fires on any part of the world. Good. Just really feel it. Feel the smoke that comes when the fires finish. Easing those places on the earth, in the Amazon. Easing the places in Africa. Easing those places maybe in your life where there's too much fire and not enough discernment and mercy. Just let it really, really gently unfold. Anywhere in your own city that you live in where this is, you might not know where, it's okay. Just your intention that gentle rains support and bring life and mercy and possibility and abundant thinking and abundant being to all those people that live near you who you don't even know. And let that water really, 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 really saturate on all the levels within you and within your world. So I'm including some information at the bottom of this video that I'd like you to read when you get a chance. That prayer is one that is being led by indigenous spiritual leaders of the Aniwa community. And they were saying to take 5 minutes at different times of day. And so I'm going to post those times. So Central Time would be 11 a.m., which is happening right now. That's why I wanted to include it here. And different times throughout the world. But again, your intention to pray it every day for all of our inner fires would be a beautiful thing for Mother Earth and for yourself and for others, is a way to really help ease us as we go through so much transformation so fast, that we have a way and tools to help with that. But breath of fire, when it is intentionally put in a direction, or any transformational tool, if it's focused and lasered in a particular area, it's very helpful. Fire in that way is very helpful. So let's do that for ourselves, and then give us the mercy and the gentle waters to soothe and take that place. So I honor 3 women right now in this. Hiro Boga for her incredible statement that I mentioned earlier, and some of her questions. Who or what are you judging today? What does the lens of discernment reveal? And what does the call of mercy ask of you? 3 powerful questions that you can, and again, go ahead and read them at the bottom so that you can journal them, you can really pray with them, discern them. I put her contact information below, hiroboga.com, hiroboga.com. She's an incredible transformational writer, teacher. She really helps people imagine a new way of creating from the soul. Now, another woman is Linda Galvan, and she is a transformational personal growth facilitator, but she does these incredible audio tools. And one of them is Learn to Clear Your Own Judgment, a detox process. Powerful, powerful audio tool. Highly recommend you getting it to do some more deep inner work around moving and healing your judgments and your self-judgments. It will change you to do this like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, different sittings, and follow the steps. Definitely a powerful tool. And Gwendolyn Terra, who encouraged us, that told me about this prayer for all the fires in the world. She says, this is my life vision to co-create with the earth and each other, and know in the deepest parts of my being that when we drop into our hearts and pray, collective focus, intention with each other and this beautiful earth, life responds, new patterns happen. This is one of many action steps. So you can contact her as well at divinemovements.com. Linda Galvan is Linda, GALVAN.com. So these are 3 incredible guides that can assist you in addition to what we did today. So go where your heart is led, go where you can make a difference, but begin with you, love on you, transform you. So until next week, blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you.